Welcome back, guys, to Ys I, where Adol continues to climb Dar Tower towards a fateful battle, managing to traverse a corridor full of a deathly owl, and then saving Rhea within an annex, who gave us a monocle to read the other two books of Ys. With new armor and shield in hand, however, we wonder when our fateful final fight will come, as all we need to obtain is the final book. Is it 20 floors? I'm guessing it's more than 20 floors at this point. I need to head right round and down to our next section. Not you. Ignore you. You can't do damage to me. Stop trying. Still gotta fight those scorpions again though. See how much they do. Right. Let's go left. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 doors a floor, really. 20th floor. What are you coming from the door for? God, they've got HP on them. Am I anywhere near killing any of you? Nope. Okay. They've got a lot of HP, which to me says that behind that treasure chest might be the sword I'm looking for. It looked like I was mashing one of them. You think it was supposed to be a chase sequence? I'm going through the door. There's a hole there. Why are they jumping out the hole if I'm not allowed to go through the hole? It's the same as a doggy hole. No chase sequence to me. I'm not missing the item. Sometimes I can be sharp to things after all. Right then, you. I meant to fight them first, but the flame sword has been obtained. Is that made out of the metal of the thing? Well, whatever it does. And I'm actually strong, fiery blade, nothing can stand against it. It's a beam sword. It says you can't stand against this, but you're doing quite a good job. Well, not. Poof. Flame sword! Right, I'm assuming these weapons are made of the special metal. Maybe. Think they are? I think they may be. Okay. Ah! Well, it's chase sequence now. Stand still, heal. Now we just need 1 ring. Who cares about the starter ring that probably maybe gives me a little bit of extra HP? It probably won't even mean anything now. Actually, I'd imagine if anything, it's probably an up of attack. Oh. I had no clue who you were. I actually thought you were an NPC for a second, but I still chopped you to death, so... It's the mirror room again! Got fiery demons too. Alright, where am I going? Here's the question. Is there a wrong way that I want to go? E.g., is there a place I can get treasure chests? Considering I now have goodies for more or less every slot right now. Well, let's spam me back to here. I mean, there's the book of Ys I have to find, but that's going to be behind a... Oh, back here again. That's going to be behind a boss door. Alright, I'm not going through this way. This way's bad. That's a useless mirror. Who to that mirror? Let's go this way. I don't think I've gone this way yet. I'm trying to hit you off center. It's not really working, is it? Oh, right or left choice. Let's check right. No, right was wrong. No, right was right? I don't know. Down here. Oh no, I went this way, yeah. Well, I didn't try this mirror, did I? It just got me out here again. Well, that's useful. Maybe I need to go that way again and now try left. Even the enemies have lightsabers now. How do we make you feel like you've got no power scale? Give enemies the same weaponry. Ah, I've got the ultimate Excalibur sword, but they've also got the ultimate Excalibur sword, making our point of getting extra gear mute. Come hit me, you! Right, there's the boss room. Taking a few hits to get here, though. That's going to take us to another mirror, is it? Well, we know what we have to do before we go anywhere else, then. And that's heal. Life is good. We're standing still. We're okay. 21st floor of the Dar Tower. We have no clue what was the bottom of the mine in the end. That one empty spot really annoys me. Oh well. They're exercising. Yeah, they're getting their cardio in. No matter what, they'll get their cardio in. Right. We've got the ultimate weapons. The ultimate... Well, to be honest, I consider this ring the ultimate ring because it's defense hat. Or damage taken hat. That's the ultimate as far as I'm concerned. And now we meet... So what do you want me to do? Did I get hit then? I think I did. I can only hit the... Oh, because I've got fire sword? Is that what's going on here? I've got to actually... So, by the look of it then, I can only hit one of them. But I've got to not hit the weird orbs. Makes sense, I guess. Alright, I'm dying. Because of this... The blibs. Wait, I can escape? No, I can't. I actually got hit without getting hit! Amazing. Timed it right, I guess. Oh, they've run... Oh, there's an actual cap now! Right, I might be able to make the comeback. Oh, missed. No, I got hit by everyone! Terrible choices. Mistakes were made. Oh, they're running out now. Actually makes it more complicated for me. Like, no joke. But having two, even though there's like a really big gap, really makes it more complicated for me. In my brain doesn't know how to compute. Help! Oh, I'm nearly dead. Oh, I could have done this first try if I was just a bit better. Oh, maybe. Oh, I nearly got myself hit. Ah! Sweet broom! Beautiful, Sam. Yes! Go against the rotation. No, he's gonna hit! Oh! Go against the rotation, Sam. Yeah! Whew. Sweet, beautiful. Just about. Hey, we'll take it, yeah? We'll take it. Now I've learned to save after messing up at the start of the game. Okay, this should be our final book of Ys, right? He says, but there were no treasure chests. Oh, the instant Adol touched the door, a searing pain shot up his arm. Okay. Why? Okay. Why? You'll have to explain this to me. I'm missing a 6th book of Ys. That's probably why. Do I have to go through the portal again to get the 6th book? I thought this would lead me to the 6th book of Ys. No, you didn't dare put me here again. Okay. Let's try and find out what's going on again. I left the blooming room. Which was the way again? Yes, it was this way and then left. Yeah. And fight for enemies. Well, that would just lead me to the Book of Ys. This is somewhere else. I imagine I need all 6 books before I can even go through here now. That would make logic sense, I guess. Right. That's the thing that stops me getting trapped, but I'm still bouncing off. Nope, that didn't work. Nope. I need 6 books, don't I? But I thought the book would be behind this guy. Where's the book? My book! Oh. Let's look for my items. Hey, still books of Ys! No, not really working. Okay. Does nothing. Ah! Monocle! No. Even the hammer that breaks through nothing! Piece of paper? No. Okay. I've got to find something else. Or I've missed something. Could me rescuing that girl and then reporting back to people maybe get me something? What's that you say? The door on the top floor said you flying back when you touched it. Hey, this guy has a clue. Guess it's behind a barrier of some sort. My necklace has the power to repel evil, but you may need something with even greater strength. If I'm not mistaken, Luta has an amulet made of the same crystal. Perhaps if you were in possession of such an amulet, you could get through. Wait, can I equip both at the same time? I mean, I had that. But it sounds like I need to speak to Luta Gemma again. Like I thought. Which way was the Luta Gemma? Over here. No, I think it might be this floor exactly. It's here. Yes, found him. Good. The girl is safe? Oh, thank goodness. It's really quite odd. I've never met that girl before, yet I'm absolutely terrified for her. Wait, is that... Why do you have the Book of Gemma? That's my family's ancestral album. I lost it when I was a little boy and have always wondered where it may have gone to. Back then, my father told me something. He said that the one who found those 6 books of Ys would be granted the power to bring peace to Esteria. Adol, this is another ancient heirloom passed down in my family, and I'd like for you to have it. The Blue Amulet has been given. My leg's a bit worse than I'd previously thought. I think I'll stay here in safety and rest for a bit longer. I'll be fine. You have to go, right? Don't you worry about me. As my legs stop throbbing, I'll make my way out of here. Right! My leg's a bit worse. Yeah, you're saying that again. Okay. So we did have to backtrack to get the item here. The Blue Amulet, heirloom of the Gemma family, shines with a pale and frigid light. The sapphire at the center emits a divine spark. Now we have our way through the door. Only problem is we have to go all the way back up again. I made it! I have the thing. Life is good. I remembered most of the way back. Ish. Shall I just quickly equip this ring and make sure I've got high HP just in case there is some kind of boss through this door as well, even though we're expecting to find the final book of Ys behind this next door, to be fair. Okay. Just a little bit longer. It's time. For I don't know what. It's floor 22 doesn't seem like a correct floor to end. It's got to be a multiple of 5, surely. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it has to be a multiple of 10. I'm hoping a 5. Because otherwise I've got loads more floors to go. Maybe it's 50. Maybe it's 100. We'll never know! Okay, it's equipped. Good. Ha! Repel me now, you stupid door! Where am I now? Ooh, tech. Okay. Nice. Loving what you've done with the place. What is the done with the placeness? What have you done? Save again! I'll stand on this. Hello? I'm looking for a 6th book of Ys. Well now,
You must be the swordsman Esteria spoke of.
We found that fact.
Your efforts to acquire the books of Ys have been truly impressive. I salute you. But in unlocking the secrets contained therein, you have brought my plan full circle. Upon your death here today, the name of dark fact shall be seared into the pages of history. Your efforts shall all be in vain. With your final breath, you will curse your weakness.
What? Whoa! Ow, I'm getting hit lots! And the floor's disappearing. What am I to do? Is it my imagination, or am I not doing any damage to him? Well, I wasn't ready for that. Right, out of the imagination of this, is this weaponry any good? Just a question. The hero wielded silver armor and a silver sword. Not stupidly good armor, right? And they tried to get rid of the silver stuff and hide all the silver stuff. Is that my problem here? Right. Nice to meet you again with your text. We gotta try this as an experiment. I just got completely destroyed in that 2 seconds, didn't I? He's scared of silver, right?
When the 6 books are gathered, a great power shall be revealed. Sadly, you are not fated to see it, am I not?
Oh my goodness! The difference! I'm getting damage, but I'm hardly taking damage. And I've taken half his HP. The floor's disappearing is a bit useless for me, though. I can't even hit him now. The floor cutting me off is stopping me. Isn't this boss the DVD screensaver? Ah! And if the floor disappears underneath me, I die instantly. Okay. Right, we found Dark Fact, the DVD screensaver guy. As he bounces into a corner, you've all got a The boss is the DVD screensaver. Right, well, we know what's going on now, at least. Dark DVD screensaver, I come for you next time, but the floor disappears, which is a bit of a... This is just a wail on the boss guy, isn't it? You could just literally replace him with a DVD screensaver. So it seems wherever I hit him, yeah, wherever I hit him, the floor disappears. Whether I need to keep moving in a direction to be able to avoid falling to my death by looking. Come back here, DVD! I'm not getting any hits on him. Ah! I got DVD screensavers, man. Okay, this is nasty. Okay. I just basically need to hit him every time and then not fall into the hole. I think the problem was that I hit him multiple times on one hit. Wow, the amount of damage I'm taking is insane. Wow, I'm gonna die before I find him, I think. No! He's so close, but then I got caught in the floor tile and I couldn't make it through the little gap. Ah! What is this for a final boss? I hope the silver stuff actually does protect me a bit more. I hit him twice then. I hit him 3 times then. I didn't realise. I hit him 3 times then, maybe. I don't know. Seems like hitting him multiple times doesn't actually help, by the way. Oh god. I can't make it through those gaps anymore. Oh my god. Okay. I'm running. What? I didn't hit him? I can't hit him anymore. I've got to hit him in specific places to make sure that I don't lose the floor. Once the... Okay, this is just going to be a whaler here, boss, okay? This is going to look stupid, but this is just the way it has to be. I'm even halving damage too. I could slow him down, but then I'd take so much more damage, and I'm guessing the bullets wouldn't slow down.
I do wonder if maybe you could just have this. But that shields its way of holy magic. I cut myself off of actually being able to do damage, which is a bit of a balls. Come here, DVD screensaver. The problem is, I also need to do damage. Otherwise, don't I? Otherwise, I'm dead in multiple ways, so I need to not cut myself off, but I also need to be able to hit him fairly regularly because these bullets don't stop missing. Do they ever miss? Okay, we'll do it. Does he ever miss? He's a good shot, but this is just a boss fight designed to finish in about 20 seconds, ideally, isn't it? Ah! Luckily you can just save and go again. I should probably change the armor and see if it works out better. But this is holy shielding, so I imagine because the hero had to wear the entire silver stuff. Oh, I did not want to hit him in the middle like that. Now I can't get to him. Now I can't get to him. Oh no! Even if I can predict where the DVD screensaver will go. One of these tries I'll get it. Let's try with like the better armor then. But I actually think like I'll take extra damage now. But at a certain point in time, I seem to cut myself off from being able to fight. I feel like I'm taking more damage. And I'm not dealing out much more. Yeah, I'm definitely taking more damage. I think I'm taking 10 a hit, and I think I take 5 normally. Right. Well, after this try, I'll try the silly ring. See if that helps. Yeah, I take a lot less damage wearing the silver armor. Oh, how can I not get him there? I want to get him near the edge as much as possible, don't I? Oh! No! I got stuck. Alright, let's try the silly ring. Means I'll take extra damage. But maybe it'll be really good. It'll slow him down. Well, maybe it doesn't work on a boss. That's why I'd imagine like a debuff like this would work on the boss. Yeah, that worked. In a completely different way. Ah! I was doing really well on that turn too. Does it slow his projectiles down? That one was really good try. And I still lost. I got by the floor. How many tries will this actually take in the end? You know what I mean? I feel like multiple hits don't even do damage. Oh, what the hell? I deliberately came by him then, trying to get him on the outside edge and hit him. Oh, what the hell? I'm thinking I should hit the DVD screensaver, but I'm not. I don't have much HP to keep doing this with, so I've got to kind of hit him now. I knew I could use the health potion, man. No, I'm on 3 HP. If only you could use that mid-battle. It doesn't let you do it. So close. Can you imagine playing this way back in the day? Like in its original version with the graphic power behind it for all the bouncing and bullets? Was it anything like this, I wonder? The whole floor is just defeating itself kind of thing is a bit annoying too. I'm dead on this one. I think... Try again with the ring. Did it slow down the fireballs? I mean, you wouldn't even let me use this thing. Right, what's the point in heal potion if you can't use it? Ah, dark fact, I hate you. That's a fact. Doesn't look like it slowed it down at all. No, there's nothing slower about this at all. I think the be-all and end-all about it is that... Oh god, can I escape that? Okay, I can. I got that side. Oh my god! Did I just cut myself off the other side? Oh, I did! Oh no! Oh no! I think I cut myself off the other side. Yeah, that's like, doesn't do anything. It's not even about him moving slower. I don't care about him moving slower. I can still get the hits in. It's more about caring about the floor that matters most. Oh, what the hell, I missed? Like, I dodge a lot of attacks by running straight at him a lot of the time. Which is great and all. And I'm on 23 HP, he's nearly down, I'm nearly down. Oh! Is it literally just throw yourself at this guy like a nutter? Getting close. What a DPS race. I think I had good stage management that time. I think I've got worse stage management this time by a mile. Oh, I missed him. I'm cutting myself off again. No, I'm cut off. Ah! I hate you, Dark Fact. I'm close. Just imagine if the floor didn't destroy and instant kill you. How easy this would be. I know that's the reason why that's not a thing of the game. And that's not one of the mechanics that happens, but still. Oh man, I missed him. Half HP. I hit him loads then. No, 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 stop! Don't run into me when I'm there! No! Ah! I only one more hit! Finally! I just saw my little island in the corner! I finally beat it! Yes! If that's even it, I don't know. I think that was about 12, 13 tries. I beat the DVD screensaver! Yes! For completely first try, yeah? What a weird boss that is. Oh, there's the book! I see it, it's under the cape. And we'll find the last book of Ys in the folds of Dark Fact's cape. The book of Ys has been obtained. Alright, well we can save the game if you're that worried. I guess what I've got to do, considering I'm stuck on this arena, is to read the last book of Ys. So, a leather-bound book written in a strange, unreadable language. The Book of Fact. Oh, so he was one of the priests? Suddenly, in the new light of the rising sun, his siege stopped. Wherefore it happened, no one knows, even now. But there was rejoicing, for it meant the end of our suffering. To ensure that he should never return, we have sealed away the power of Ys. It lies within the 6 books and will be given to one who collects them all, so that he may become a guide and lead us to peace. But heed ye who read these words, those who use the powers of demons shall one day be consumed by them. The prosperity held within is a lie. It is he who leads that shapes the form of evil. All that is, jewel and adamant alike, is a treasure of Ys as given us by our merciful goddesses. When Adol held all 6 books, a powerful white light filled his vision, and a great feeling of serenity overtook him. The morning sun began to rise. Gradually, the sky brightened, and the tower's outline began to shimmer like a mirage. As if freed from captivity, birds began to sing, and the demons dissolved into air. Adol felt the weight of a long journey lift from his heart. The world was at peace. It was as though the historic bounty of Ys had been laid before him to fill his eyes and soul. As the things written in the books vanished one by one, the shapes of the goddesses began to materialize. Though their faces were unfamiliar, Adol felt in some way that he had always known them. As he looked down upon the earth, he could see Gemma's house, quiet and humble. He wondered if Fina's memory had come back. He decided that when he returned, he would immediately tell her of all that he had seen. A dazzling light, seemingly from all sides at once, bathed Adol in radiance. He felt certain that it must be wishing him peace and good fortune. And so, Adol began a new journey. One which will be continuing next time. Creds now. So we've completed Ys I, even though it's given us the credits for both games together. We're not done yet. We've got a whole another story ahead of us. I wonder how much of that to be edited out of that, at least, of just searching around going, ah! Memories for this game. That blooming chest key. That blooming chest key. I hate it. I'd sing along with you, lady, but I don't understand Japanese, I'm afraid. Don't forget the ring. We don't need the ring. What are you talking about? But so we defeated Dark Fact. However, it sounds like he was one of the priests. And they look like, something else happened aside from that. There's still that chamber in the mine that we never went into. We never went into it. So I have no clue what's in there. Will that be in the second game? I mean, 2 statues used to be on those pedestals. That's what's going to open up the door. It's a bit very confusing, that's for sure. So for a game that's 31 years old, of course, made new a couple of times in a row, I'm pretty sure the original game still pretty much played with this, except without that 360 kind of degrees of movement. And other things, of course. The music wouldn't have sounded anywhere like the way it sounded, that's for sure. But that is Adol's first adventure. He took to it ridiculously well as well. He's like, right, I've been shipwrecked. This is gonna happen to me a lot from now on, obviously. I'll just randomly enter a land and just completely save everyone. Despite the fact that at this point he's just going traveling, isn't he? He's not going, do you know what? I want to be a warrior. I want to bear arms and go save a country. I don't think that was in his motivations. But he just suddenly gets up and, as goody two shoes go, AG a link, off you go. Save the world. That's what you do. Please, Dogi and Ys II. I'm sure we'll sell more Dogi. I mean, we know he sticks around in the series at the very least at this point in time, don't we? Adol is an adventurer, but he didn't get the title until the 4th game. He does want to see where it is. I guess a title just bestowed does not make an adventurer. An adventurer is an adventurer when he's adventuring before getting the title of adventurer, right? And Dogi's still busy punching walls. He's going to keep going until he brings that tower down. It's the easiest way to do things, right? It's the easiest way to do things, right? Take down the tower. We still need a bit more of a backing into dark facts. So there's things going on in the past as well. And this is the ancient land of Ys, right? So it's the thing that basically shaped the game's name and shaped the series to come. What will we find out more of this? There is also a prequel to this game as well called Ys Origin. But it was recommended that I play Ys 1 and 2 before I play Ys Origin. Because, of course, Ys Origin came out after Ys 1 and 2, so therefore, anything made later will usually have in-references or spoilers to the main game, even if prequel or not. Game companies don't care about protecting their own, canon, and, well, they do care about their canon to a point, but protecting their own secrets, they don't do that. Looking at you, Smash Brothers. Looking at you, Smash Brothers. So we've still got Ys 2 to go. Still got more to go. So I don't know what you guys thought of that game, the combat system and whatnot. Maybe the combat will be built up upon for the 2nd game in a row. I'd like to say as well that Ys 3, going ahead, actually consider Ys 2 and Ys 1, by the way. Like Legend of Zelda 1. Ys 3 is Legend of Zelda 2. But the remake isn't like that, so don't worry when we get round to that, because I'm enjoying experiencing the Ys series, and I hope you guys are too. To be continued in Ys 2. To be continued next time. I'll see you guys there for that, as we'll continue our adventuring with Adol the Red in the Ys series. I'll see you next time for more, unless something happens now. Bye-bye.
But as we say bye-bye in the past, we did a little bit more hunting after the game was over because, of course, the 100% was not got and the chat could not let that lie. So we started to do a little bit more gathering, side quests, and found a little extra at the end.
It's not one, but 2 items that I missed, one of which is the quest time to get the chest to get the golden ring. So it's not on this floor. It's on this floor. So where were the items I missed? Alright, I went up here. Nothing. I mean, I could just wear this for the entire duration while we're in it. So there was the chest here, which is empty. There's one. So it's in a room above this one. You have to go all the way around to get to, because there, it's a hidden something. No, it's not. Well, that's one of the items that we're missing. The silver bell, which we have to take to the mayor. Well, where's the other one? Alright then, the other item. Shrine Bay from floor 1. Necklace. That's just a sellable to obtain some money. So if we head back to the mayor now, we should be able to at least hand in that item. But to be honest, did we need cash money after a fair bit? Not really. Not really. Let's get out of it. Right, mayor, I've got your silver bell. Oh my, it's a silver bell. Was it the thieves? Were they the ones you retreated from? What's that? The thieves didn't have it. It was beneath the old shrine. I'm confused. Why in the world would it have been there? Well, it doesn't really matter. The important thing is it's been returned. We're safe again. Thank you so much, adventurer. As a token of my appreciation, I give you this ring. Wear it well. So the power ring has been obtained. It's a family heirloom with mystical properties. I believe it will prove very useful to you. To be honest, it really would have. Because to be honest, it's a ring that doubles the wearer's strength, which would have been amazing on the last boss. You just put that on. You don't even have to... Every hit that you do, it takes away 1 floor thing, but you're doing double damage for each hit. It's way better than the defensive nature that you would take into there. I'd have used that on the last boss, 100%, if I had it. I knew it'd be that. But then I didn't know the last boss would do what he did.
which means just put the power ring on, do double damage on the last boss, and take out half of the floor tiles by using it. How good would that have been? Oh well. There's supposedly one other item we didn't get during the game, so let's go and look for that now. Right. Supposedly... And I don't know if anyone gives a hint for this anywhere in the game. Supposedly last item's... Right... Oh my god, it's even glinting! It's not a hint, you just have to have keen eyesight. Something sparkling at the bottom of the pond. A golden vase has been found. So technically then, if these are both sellable items, and this one's just out in the wild, let's walk back. You could just sell them and get really good equipment right at the start of the game. Like, you just beeline to it. And sell the stuff. Like the golden vase is... It was in a pond. Probably there for a reason. Still, I'm extremely grateful you found it. Oh, what? You don't want me to find it? So 2k gold. Oh, no. Oh, thank you, even. Right, what's the necklace sell for? It's not high-end. The jewel is tiny, and there are a great many nicks and cuts. 500 gold. Oh, thank you. So you could be richer than ever at the start, because you could get that 2,000 really easy. Oh well, that supposedly is the last items, the ones we didn't find. So that would have filled up our last slots. Not really that important. Except the attack ring is pretty good when you think about it. I mean, we've got everything needed to get a completion. But, you know, if you want the extra money, these work out pretty well, and that golden vase sells for a lot. Double attack ring was the most important thing, though. So the holy bell, the silver bell, finding that, definitely the thing. But that's Ys. That's Ys 1. Next we'll be moving on to, of course, Ys 2. So let me join me for that. Come on, guys, join me for that, eh? With all the items now obtained and sold away, there was still one more mystery left. The piece of paper that we found with the archaic text. After giving it into Rhea, something else happened to bring this all to an end. That's why we don't do stuff for her. It's literally why we don't do stuff for her. Ah! Aha! The eastern sky is stained in red, the western sky is blue. Between the lands of light and shade, my dreams are born anew. I hear the melodies of birds and taste the fresh spring air. I see the silent rhoda tree and feel I've once been there. Its sight is all I ever need to cry until the dawn. The lost serenity of man depicted thereupon. I feel the bird, its wings aloft, en route to clearer skies. 2 moons that wax and wane out west, while east the sun doth rise. She was just shy. Fina, the wheel of fate has begun to turn once more. Even if I alone were to awaken to my destiny, I wish the dream could have continued for you forever. But sadly, we both have our roles to play, you and I. Confirmed! Confirmed. They are definitely the 2 people. There's 2 statues on that blooming pedestal. I knew I had to take them there! What a weird game to have all that stuff hidden around in it, yeah? I think that's it now, right?